Connected. Channel switched.
Good morning, good afternoon.
Hi, Tim. Hi, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Hey, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Hi, Tim. Surface out.
Thank you.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Hello.
Stephen.
Hi,
Hi,
Stephen.
Stephen.
Hi, Stephen.
Hello, Stephen.
Hello.
Hi, Gregor.
Okay, be aware the start height is actually 1240. It's not 13. Or 12. It's, yeah, a weird off number.
Yeah, thanks, John.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not awake. That's the air start height. Never mind. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I was looking at the wrong tab. I'm just like, I was distracted by that being such a weird number.
User disconnected from your channel.
I just checked my Alexa and thought, my Alexa is telling me 2,500.
yeah, 2,500. Yeah, that's a little bit better.
Yeah, I had checked them both before in the task pane. I do that every time anymore, finish and start, and they were as stated. No bugs today. So forget the bugs.
User joined your
You
channel.
guys notice how moderate medium conditions are starting to seem really strong anymore with all the weak paths we do?
Hi, Mike. Thank you very much. Happy Friday and good luck to everybody from Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, thank you,
Okay.
Mike.
Thank you, Mike.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Mike.
Hey, Holger.
Hi.
Hi, Holger.
Oh, we're in that easy climb zone. That's what's happening here. We're right on the edge of it.
Yeah, so maybe it's a good idea to start on the back and use the strong climb.
It's interesting.
It's a good thought.
Yeah, man, I don't know. I like it. I had like 4.6 on the 32nd going there, right?
Well, how high is the cloud base though? Is the problem. I mean, it starts 25.
Well, I'm at 32 right now,
Oh yeah, I just got in. Yeah.
and I left early.
Holger has March too.
Oh, there's a new scam I just got. Scam text I just got. It's pretending to be the Department of Transportation for my state, saying that I've got to go to this incredibly dubious-looking URL to pay a traffic violation that I didn't pay yet, or that my license will be suspended.
Oh, you better do it.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. Better do it, Sean. Otherwise, those scammers need to get a real job.
Yeah, but I've seen those before where it says like, yeah, it's kind of like generic one, but that actually has the proper logo for the DMV for my state and everything. So that's interesting. That is a new one for me.
I think it's tough to apply for a real job if you have a CV telling you were a scammer for 14 years.
Yeah, that's true. You shouldn't mention it.
User disconnected from your channel.
I thought I ever got to start. I don't think, was it?
It's going to be a 3-minute delay before the start. I know that. There's no way it's Regatta.
I didn't notice. Oh yeah, I'm sure it wasn't because Condor task over does say, yeah, it's a 45-minute window.
I've been needing to go up to Seattle these days at times, and they've got toll roads up there, and you know you can get on them pretty easily without knowing it, and then you get a bill in the mail, and the scammers have been coming after me for that, saying, you know,
Yeah, that's the ones I've gotten used. I've gotten fake toll scams like that. It's like, no, I never even. I know I've not been to any of the toll roads. Also, the worst thing is, it's like a lot of times they're doing toll roads for other states where I'm not even here because they're not targeted well enough. But I was just this one they actually managed to get the right state DMV for my phone number. Just what I was like, oh, that's great. I'll let my mom know that. I mean, she would see that and go, no, that's not real. But still.
Got her properly trained.
Oh yeah. It's just. Yeah, at some point those things are just going to get worse and worse.
When my mom was alive, she didn't really have a computer, so she never really got the scam thing. But she got a lot of calls, phone calls. She knew better to give anybody money or anything or any information on the phone. She just said, no, thank you, and goodbye, clunk.
Thankfully, my aunt, she's getting up there and starting to have problems, you know, but she's still also, she had a landline for the longest time, and oh my,
User
she
joined
got
your
so
channel.
many of those calls. She got the calls where it would be someone pretending to be, oh, it's your nephew, whoever. I'm in jail. Can you send me money to get me out of jail? You know, random things like that. If you have a landline number, they really go after those because they expect it to be old people. Yeah. Of course, the number of people who fall for these things, and then they, like a police department, they'll call saying they're the police department, and they'll say there's a warrant out for your arrest. But if you pay us with like Xbox gift cards or whatever, so you know, whatever, insert whatever incredibly obviously fake thing here, they fall for it. It's like, do you really think your police department's going to call you and then accept payment to get rid of a warrant for your arrest with gift cards?
Yeah.
But apparently enough people fall for it. It's just, man.
Your own fault.
I had a guy I worked for, the police department did call him. Somebody had stolen his driver's license when it came in the mailbox, the new one. They kind of watch at where you get your driver's license, where you get tested, and they know what day it's going to come after that. And they got into some mischief, I think, and they had video footage of these people doing some bad, I don't know what it was, ATM or what, but they're like, hey, you come on down and see us. And he's like, that doesn't sound like, you know, like a great idea, but you can arrest me? He goes, well, depends if you look like this guy.
I'd say the fact that they were calling him to say that is probably a good indication that they probably didn't really think that it was him.
Yeah,
if they really
and
thought
just
it was, they just
show up the house with guns, you know, is what they would normally do. But yeah, luckily it wasn't like robbing a bank or something. He did end up going down there after warning his wife he might disappear. She wasn't around.
I mean, I'd love to know how much money is, you know, worldwide is, you know, goes into those scams. You know, just all the various kinds of scams like that. And
Oh, I think it's a lot.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean honestly, to me, I've gotten to the point where I think the banks are basically half complicit in it because they don't do anything to try to stop this. It's like, oh yeah, sure, whatever. Send your money to, you know, some African country or something like that where you've never ever sent any transactions before. Just go ahead and send all your money there. We don't care. It's like, at least my bank, if I even tried to buy an update in Condor with my bank card, that gets flagged for a suspicious transaction because it's. Why are you suddenly trying to send money to Slovenia? So it's like, sure, yeah, that's fine.
User joined your channel.
My credit card doesn't care, but my bank card, at least, they do actually have. They see a weird transaction that's out of the ordinary, call you about it. And but of course,
Well,
the problem is they. Go ahead.
I've been contacted on credit cards before.
Yeah, but and although the real problem is that scammers, they will even tell the people. They'll tell them, oh no, they'll tell them that, oh yeah, you need to. If someone tells you that, oh, this is a scam, again, don't listen to them because they're going to try to trick you or something. And then the people just believe the random person who called them on the phone over anyone they know in real life.
Yeah, I think some of these scam stories are designed to hook the most gullible people.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's just weird. Well, also they're made to scare people too, because if they get intimidated or scared, their brain just turns off completely, and then they'll just go along with whatever the person on the phone is telling them to do. And like gas stations and stuff, where my brother worked at one of the gas stations, the same thing happened. Or basically someone called and said, oh yeah, you need to, I'm the manager, you need to, there's a problem with the gift card. I need you to read me off a number for a bunch of those gift cards so we can check them. Yeah, it was a scammer. And the person didn't, they'll even use the real name of a person, like because it's like it's hard to find out who the manager of the store is, or the owner. I think that's what they did, is they said they were the owner of the store. So, yeah, they called and said that, and then the person was like, okay, and did it. And then afterwards, it's like, oh wait, I think that wasn't right. And they called the manager, and they're like, oops. Too late, can't do anything about it at that point. Oh, well, stop talking about that kind of stuff.
I got a question for you guys. What you think? If you're in a contest series and you fly the task, and then you don't use the upload link, you just do a normal, upload on Club, what should your flight look like for that task in that series? Well, how does it show, or does it show at all?
Historically, Condor Club was smart enough to know that it was the one used in the series. For some reason, it doesn't anymore.
Is that what you guys saw? I feel like
I've done you have to use the upload from that task page when you're looking at the series. If you don't upload it from that page, Condor Club can no longer correlate it. It used to.
See, I didn't think it did. I just thought it just never showed up in the task information at all. Where last night I really didn't want to be affecting the standings or anything. I just uploaded normally thinking, well, okay, I gave it to Club, but I'm not going to affect standings. And what it did was it just showed me as a crash on the contest.
Yeah, on the contest page, it shows you as a crash because the contest doesn't think you flew it. It just has no idea. Like the server file knew that you flew the flight, but it couldn't find the matching FTR. It's really just a bug in Condor Club that it can't correlate them. Because it didn't used to work that way.
We had a flight a few days ago where half the people showed up in one list and the other half in another list for the same flight.
For Tchin Tchin, yep. That's a known one that, there's a thread about that.
Yeah, we've
There's just something about the way it's correlating flights on Condor Club that isn't right. The logic is broken right now. It's a bug. It's not a feature.
Well, also, they said that those fights with 1,000 ghosts and stuff is a Condor Club glitch.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Condor Club glitch, but when we looked at the IGCs, it was in the IGC also.
No, but the IGCs don't say what ghosts there are, though.
Yeah, the IGC had a line about how many ghosts there were, and it matched what was shown on Condor Club. It was 1,000 or 1,001.
No, but where do you see the number of ghosts in the IGC file?
I don't remember. Just pull up one of the IGCs and search for the word ghost. It's literally the word ghost somewhere in there.
Wait, was this downloaded from Condor Club, though?
Correct.
Yeah, I think it's because the Condor Club generates those IGC files.
Okay.
Yeah, because when you upload the task.
Oh, yeah, right. You're uploading an
flight track.
FTR. Yeah. You're right. You're right.
Do you guys remember what it was? Is it a restart? I mean, if you start high, is it a penalty or a no start?
Oh, for this task?
So I got
Ooh.
burned by that last night. In the U.S. soaring task, I landed and restarted, and then started out the back, climbed up, and then flew over the start sector. But when I saw the final scores on Condor Club, I got hit with like I was 1,000 feet high and 120 knots because Condor Club recalculated my start, even though Condor itself did not.
Oh, I don't know about the club stuff, but I mean, it depends on the task setter too, right? If you could set it so it's a no start, and then it'd be. I'm thinking about us starting out the back here, you know.
Right. Yep. And well, this is the same thing because last night when I took a restart, I did start out the back, and I got burned on it through some weird combination of how the task was set up.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. The problem is you got Davis doing it, you know, and this guy probably did it normal, so I'm thinking we might be okay. Davis just does the damnedest things. I don't understand him.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of how I can word it in a way that Davis will hear it, because I've discussed this stuff with him before, and he doesn't. I mean, I appreciate all that he does, and he really does intend well, but sometimes I have to word things in ways that he's willing to accept.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm sorry, that sounds more negative than I intended. I really, really, really appreciate Davis and what he does.
I didn't mind sounding negative myself. So, does no one remembers whether it's a no start? Everybody's pretty quiet about that.
For Tchin Tchin, before we have started out the side, the trick is you cannot go over. Like, you can start out the side, but then you have to stay totally outside the sector after that.
The Bruce is just asking, does anyone know what this task right now today is set to? And I don't remember at all.
Yeah, I don't remember, but I think they're pretty consistent in Tchin Tchin, right? So it should be the same as it was in the past.
So it should be no start if you're high.
Yeah,
if you're high, correct. Yeah, but you can start out the side, climb up, and then as long as you don't go over the sector again, you're okay.
It's easy enough to test. It's easy enough to test. Just fly it. Don't climb down to the start height. Just fly over it. Fly out of the sector at like 3,000 meters and see what happens.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
Well, yeah, just be aware that like I did exactly that last night and got super burned flying over the sector. Once you got to Condor Club.
I mean, before you intend to do your actual start. I mean, basically, before you intend to do your actual real start.
Oh, I see.
Just fly over, just leave the sector and see what happens. If it shows you started, then I don't think it's going to do it because the sector's red right now. I think it turns yellow if you can start.
Yeah, I just left it and it didn't do anything. So
I'm just trying to decide what star the side of the start sector. I don't know. I go to the right or the left. It looks like there's clouds on the right side and the left side. Okay, I think in real life, you would probably take the left side because those slopes look like they don't have vegetation on them, so I would assume in real life they probably would be more likely to have thermals on them.
Don't forget to not do your bugs.
There are no bugs.
Yeah, I got
That's
the
why I
same
said
thing.
don't forget to not
Don't
do
forget
them.
not to. I got you.
I kept on looking at the wings to see how many bugs were on. I was like, oh my god, there aren't any.
I
Well,
just
remember there is like a 3% overdevelopment too.
I did a dust clean anyway.
For those of you who are waiting to start, there's nothing but blue sky. Big gap here in between clouds.
Yeah, and don't forget the your auto McCree might be. Don't get fooled by those super strong thermals at the beginning. I mean.
Wow, it's a super strong thermal here. It's probably going to be this way the whole race, huh? Don't you think, John?
Oh yeah, they'll all be at least 8 meters per second.
MC5 and put the nose down. And don't follow me. I've killed both clouds that I'm 2 for 2 here. I'm killing the clouds that I hit.
It's not bad. Or at the ground, at least it's not bad.
The one I just left was dying.
It feels good down here, though. That's funny. Yeah, the cloud's
I mean,
definitely dying.
Stay with it
Yeah,
as long as it's okay, but just be prepared. It's gonna die. You might be
What?
catching a respawn of a different one or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I've definitely seen them do that where the cloud dies and then the lift doesn't go away, and then new clouds start forming right in the corpse of the previous cloud, literally. Yeah, this is 3.5.
Yeah, but up here where I am, it's like going down.
Well, at least we're high enough now that we can pick up another thermal if we need to.
Yeah, that's what I did. One turn after I kind of wanted to quit, and then realized I was high enough that I didn't need to.
I'm not sure if it was a good idea to start in the back.
Really? That's good and good to know.
Nah, when I see John in front of me, he has nearly 2 minutes less flight time and is nearly the same height.
There's plenty of strong climbs on flight. Guys, if you can find the one on that, it's my 30-second averager is over 6.
Oh, jeez. Okay. I'm climbing.
You got to get to the top though to get to it. I was able to pull up and do my first turn right around the top.
You mean of the ridge?
Yeah. I mean, if you can see where I'm at, I don't. Yeah, this one's absolutely worth stopping in.
Nico's coming back for a restart, looks like. I haven't even started yet. I'm still going through the start zone to get out of it now that I climbed in the back.
I started out the left side of the start sector, and it's been, as long as you can get above the ridge top, the climbs have been great. With the caveat that the clouds are cycling very quickly.
Yeah, I'm going for restart as well.
I'm just gonna do it. I climbed out at the start and I'm going. I went.
Hi, Gregor.
Hi, Andy.
Here's the thing again, where the least side's the more powerful side.
My 30-second average in this thermal is 5.7.
Was that the one that I was
Yeah,
that you
yes,
joined?
that's the one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a nice climb.
You probably got the better one over there, John. I think I flew through it.
Yeah, I took the don't overtake the last thermal on the line technique. I think I'm gonna definitely stick with that.
Yeah, there's been like 3 little ridgelets that have had multiple thermals on them, and the first one has been the best on each one of them so far.
Because if the other ones are good, well, then you can just speed up and fly around them and get extra speed. But if they're bad and you have to climb in a bad one, then it's not good.
Well, the worst part is, though, like when you take a 2 all the way to the top, and then the one right after it was a 4.
Yeah. Oh, man. Big blue gap.
You stopped, Richard, so I assume it's a good one.
No, 1.8. Which isn't it supposed to be weak?
No, they're moderate. They're normal, I think, basically.
Moderate, medium.
Moderate thermals, normal.
That's dying,
width.
Richard, I think.
Yeah. It's dying.
I think there's a storm that's going to start overdeveloping on the return leg. Notice that one cloud's way darker than all the other ones.
Yeah, I actually diverted to it because I thought I was going to climb under it. I took way too big of a diversion. And really ended up not climbing anyway, so oops.
mandatory turn mark?
Nope. I just took a huge I thought I was going to divert a little bit and then drift towards the turn point. And I just miscalculated it, so I'm on the second leg but have not yet turned.
Yeah, I've done the mistake. I've also done the thing where I forget that these race terminals don't move. So you're climbing it and going, well, I'll climb upwind of the turn point, and oh yeah, I'm not really going downwind anymore.
It was more just about getting high. It was really blue all the way to the turn point when I was looking originally. Now I see you guys. There's a nice climb over there, but I didn't see that originally.
I thought there didn't seem all that great though. I'll come back to turn, but yeah, I don't. Yeah, that big cloud there is scaring me.
The one that's right behind me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it. Yep. I actually thought that I flew under it and didn't connect with it. I don't know if it was just farther upwind or what.
There's a blue thermal, huh?
Nice, John.
Also, I had two really good climbs, and I have to reset my expectations that they're not all going to be that great.
That's what John said at the beginning.
Well, XC Store's Alderman Creek was up to like 4.3, but I was actually flying at 3 in Condor, because I was like, nah.
Yeah, John, whatever you got there in the blue looks good.
It's 3.
I'm watching you go up like a rocket.
I suspect I may be close to the top of the thermal.
Still blue, yeah.
Oh, I thought that little turn there was a little bit stronger. Uh-oh, yep, there goes the rain. There's rain falling on that cloud now.
Huh. There was no overdevelopment specified.
No, there was 3% for the overall weather.
Oh, so of course the one right on.
Yeah.
Right on track.
Huh. I must have copied the wrong.
There was
wrong weather.
There was 0% for that the strong weather at the start. But yeah, they ordered the main area had just 3%. It was hard to even see it.
Oh yeah, look at that. It hasn't hit the ground yet either.
Our cloud here is just not forming. Well, I think I'm gonna take advantage of this and climb in the cloud.
Yeah, John, you really lucked out there.
Yeah, I haven't had. It's been a long time since I've got thermal right as it started like that, or yeah, at the cloud.
Was neat watching it overdevelop though.
It's down to 2.5 though, unfortunately. Although actually, this one might be worth just turning and then coming back into.
Yeah, because then you can go around to the right.
Tim, what do you have?
At least 3. Where's John?
There goes lightning too.
Yeah, the blue sky with one thunderstorm and lightning.
Congrats, Danny.
Congrats.
Congrats, Danny.
Tim.
Congrats, Tim.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Tim.
Yeah, congrats.
Congrats, guys.
Congrats, Richard.
Yeah.
Congrats, Richard.
Congrats,
Glückwunsch, Holger.
Danke.
Congrats, Holger.
Congrats, old man.
Congrats.
Congrats.
That's right.
Congrats, Richard.
Congrats.
Absolutely horrendous sink on the upwind side of that storm.
Thank you. Not for the sink, but for the congratulations.
Congrats, Andy.
Congrats.
Merci.
What does Unafia mean?
Congrats, Whoops.
No idea.
Congrats.
I wonder if he accidentally had the hit the chat button and then it was like it was trying to turn it off.
It was all over the keyboard though.
Yeah, I guess it's a little bit.
Holger, du fliegst gerade durch die Regen. Das ist schlecht.
Es regnet hier.
Ja, hab ihr das gesagt? Das ist schlecht. Du fliegst gerade durch.
Ja, ich versuche die nächste Wolke da zu fliegen.
Ja, aber durch den Regen ist sehr schlecht.
Das war nicht so günstig, ne?
Genau.
Nee, ich hab's gemerkt.
This one's not. It's not too bad. Actually, I didn't think it was good at first, but my next turn was decent. I'm gonna stop anyway, just 'cause it's a long way to the next cloud.
Yeah, it looks blue ahead.
Doesn't it seem like a lot of lift today? You guys aren't feeling that?
Yeah, I mean, it is the moderate thermals and they're all rethermals. They're all going to be, plus extra meter per second.
Well, all these weak tasks I've been doing, I mean, this just seems almost bombastic.
I skipped the last two tasks, so I haven't done those weak ones. Mark, did you get your XE map working for that reunion thing? Because I had...
So, weird thing about that. Yes, I got a map, and it loads, but as soon as I start a task, it goes back to a blank white.
Yeah, you need to select a much larger area, like including there's some other island next to there. You need to basically make there must be their minimum size or something. Because they make a bigger, select a larger area, and include the island that's next to it. Then that's what I would do.
Okay, I will do that. I was curious why. I thought maybe because I included I said include all the turn points or something, and I thought maybe that did it. So I went back and regenerated it a little bit more simple, but it's still the same thing. Okay, I'll try it bigger. Thank you for that.
I can just give you a link to on my Google Drive to the one I have.
Yeah, if that works. That would be great.
I'll just put it in chat afterwards.
Thanks.
Yeah, because when I first did it, the file was like 3 kilobytes or something. I was like, well, that's
it's not
that's
a lot
not a valid
of
file.
That's I put it on my Dropbox, but it's not. It also generated really fast too, so it wasn't a problem to try and regenerate it.
Yeah, when I did that, I was like, wait a second, something didn't work. So I don't know if it's the size or it's I don't know what was going on with that, but yeah, it took me a few tries to figure it out and make a big enough one that worked.
Tim, I didn't get in your way, did I, when I joined you in that thermal?
No, that was fine.
I know, I got close. I was watching you, so I made sure I pulled up so I didn't interfere with your circle.
Yeah, but you pulled up and was quickly above, so no problem.
More rain ahead. Oh, Holger.
Ja, wieder Pech gehabt. Ja,
Oh.
es war verkehrt geflogen da.
Yeah, sorry, Holger. You went into the rain. That's not good.
Ja. Naja, ein bisschen was dazugelernt wieder.
Ja.
Fehler, ne? Jo, dann bis bald.
Ja.
Jo,
Tschüss,
ciao.
Holger.
Mach's
Ciao.
gut.
Bis bald.
Bye, Holger.
Bye, bye.
User disconnected from your channel.
Yeah, I tried to warn him, but I didn't think he heard me. My German is not very well.
But
Yeah,
I think
that
you
was
told him
understandable.
good.
Even that was understandable.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it looked to me like he might have been already basically stuck, basically going that way by the time he told him. I think because when I saw him, it looked like he was already kind of there.
Yeah, maybe it was too late, but he could still bail out to the right.
Big storm to the right, and I see a really tall cloud to the left. I don't know if it's an old one dying or if it's a new one. Gotcha.
Thank you.
Congrats.
That's good.
Congrats, Gregor.
Don't you think the line of clouds to the left is a little bit better, John?
That ridge, I think I'm already too low to get directly to. I think I'm gonna go
I'm
past this
going
cloud.
left.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. There's a valley that kind of wraps around that to the other side. That's why I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go this way, then turn left around.
I also have to do something different than you guys are doing. I can't just follow you to the wind. I'm going the same direction Tim is.
So you're doing exactly the same as I am?
Yeah, Tim, I'm doing the same thing as you, but you look a little bit low.
You think so?
I mean,
I'm at-
XC sort of tells me I can clear the first ridge, so that hopefully I'm hoping to climb there.
I'm at 25. Looks good.
Yeah, I'm at 2650. Yeah, we should be able to clear the first ridge, but like, I was gonna go straight over this one to the next ridge. I'm not sure I can do that. Oh, and I just saw thunder and rain start to fall.
That cloud, there was nothing. Ugh. I must have missed it. Yeah, there's that. You can see that huge cloud off there. I don't know how far away that even is. It's like right at the edge of the range.
I don't know, I could be wrong. I don't know, I could be wrong because like the highest peak that I found was like 2100.
Well, right now I'm at 23, and there's I'm next to a peak that's taller than I am. So
Yeah, I'm probably wrong.
Hi, everybody
John.
on Tim's stream.
We should probably just mic, right?
10 seconds of famous.
Huh, well, that always seems very good. Our arm's too low to catch it.
Oh, you came in under it, John?
Yeah, I don't know why. I just lost. I lost a bunch of height compared to you guys. I was aiming for the same ridge. I went around to the right and then turned in under it from underneath and didn't
I think
get
that
too much.
there are at least a couple of cores here. Maybe you got between.
Yeah, I'm gonna try this next little cluster of clouds. There's lift here on this ridge anyway, so yeah, this next little pile.
I think it's better mark a little further west where I am.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it is. I started way on the southeast end, and every time I've moved northwest, it's been better. Which confirms the most upwind edge of the ridge is better today.
Oh, come on. I had terrible luck finding these today. I was doing good earlier, but now I'm just...
Yeah, John, you deserve more than you're getting because of that find at the end of the first leg. You've had bad luck since then.
Oh, this one was way further upwind than I expected.
Yet another storm ahead on course.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna keep on going until I end up landing out because I'm tired of this. I'm just not finding anything.
Wow, John, that happened in a hurry for you. You went from
I know,
really pretty to not.
And that cloud back there, that thermal there, I flew under it from downwind, straight upwind, and found nothing. It's like, where's the thermal?
Was that another case of you just being 50 meters too low?
No. I was above the ridge the entire time. From downwind, I flew from the lee side of the ridge, up over the ridge, and down the front of the ridge. You know, in line with the direction of the wind. It didn't catch anything, other than just a few little blips that as soon as you turn in, disappear. I want to try this next ridge up here. I mean, I'm not gonna stop, but just running out of altitude over that slowly but surely. And sink, too. That's not helping. Like, I'm at a meter per second sink right now. There's a little bit of lift.
Not as good as the last one, Tim.
No.
It's up.
But I think staying high is a must.
Agreed.
Yes.
No. It's working much better down low.
You're having more fun, John.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the thermals rustling the leaves. And
I'm hoping this one here works if I'm high enough, because I'm below the ridge.
Direct below me, he crashed.
This one's actually working.
I kind of hate this. Once you get a good thermal and like as soon as you get it nice and centered and you're going around a couple of turns and the highest part, you hit to the top of the cloud.
Well, that's when you need to get really low, so you can use use the thermal more.
All right.
Where do you go, Bruce?
Where do I go? I don't know. I'm kind of aimless.
up with very good choice.
I think I want to go north of the big rainstorm up here.
And my thermometer is starting to weaken. There's more up ahead.
Is it a good one, Mark?
It's good, but it's kind of narrow, I think. I still don't have it centered. It's better than my current MC to final, so I'll probably stop for a little bit. Oh, and it's dying. Alright, that kind of makes sense.
The bugs are not guilty today.
Nope, no bugs.
Wow, I've been cleaning every time too. That is in my muscle memory for sure. Every flight without bugs, I still clean.
You know, Week said, you know, if you're in a thermal and you pull those things, they are affecting how much lift you get.
It's speed based. I mean, if you're flying slow in turbo, I don't think it really matters. But I mean, it does do a little. Like if you just go circling in an area with no sink, like turn off all the thermals so it's still there, and then pull them while you're circling, you can see how much sink it is. But I don't think it's.
I mean, if it's 2 seconds per flight, that's more than the margin of victory sometimes.
Well, though, if you got bugs going on, though, I don't know what the gradual effect of all the bugs is too. 'Cause, I mean, the bugs are, become a big effect when you're flying fast. So.
Well, but I'm saying, like today, by doing them needlessly, I have surrendered a couple of seconds.
Yeah, the results are very, very short time, in a short time. So one circle too much, it's lost.
Yep.
One cycle is about 30 seconds, so it's enough.
It's not 30 seconds lost, though, because you get some altitude out of it, so...
It's lost if you don't need the altitude.
Yeah, yep.
That is what I mean.
Yeah, like if someone can push a final without turning, it does... Yeah, we've seen it happen. You got eyes on me, Rich?
Yeah.
I'm the only one going directly between the two thunderstorms.
Oh man, almost 2.5 meters per second sink over here. Almost 3 now. Oh, it's behind the ridge and near the storm.
Did you get a climb out, though, John?
Oh yeah, I climbed up it. Oh boy. I'm close enough to hear the thunder.
I'm sorry I keep asking this, and I apologize. It will be the last time. Is it Rich or Rick? 189.
It's actually Richard, but in here it's Rick, so we don't get confused with Richard.
That's Okay, so Rick. Okay, Rick it is. Sorry for asking again.
Yeah,
No
I'll
problem.
stop. I'll
I
stop
did
calling
change
you
it.
Rich. I call
Oh,
him Rich
very-
all the time.
Oh, very easily, old man.
Yeah, old man is the best thing to do. And when I was talking earlier about losing flights by 1 or 2 seconds, I still remember the one that you did like a month ago where you got me by 2 seconds.
I'm glad you don't hold a grudge.
Yeah, he's kind of got a neurosis of being in front of me, you know. He really needs some psychological help with that.
To be clear, I don't hold a grudge against you. I hold it against me for whatever I did to cause me 2 seconds in that flight.
It's amazing. I mean, that we can all fly these sort of distances and then end up so close in times.
Yeah, last night my flight was over 2 hours because I got in trouble, and I still finished so much that the score was tied even to the 10th of a decimal place with someone else.
Red got in trouble too.
Yeah, Red overflew that.
And Davis smacked us all.
Flight. Yeah, you're not on Discord, but on Discord I was bitching about that flight all night, and Davis was like, I don't see the problem. I don't get it. You just get high and follow all the clouds.
I mean, you could fly it slow and be fine. You'll make it through. You're just going to be slower.
Well, no, that flight last night, you either got a good climb at the start or you didn't, and it took out half the field that didn't.
Well, there was two sides of the course. Some people were on one side and some on the other.
Yeah. But not everybody on either side actually was able to connect. Myself and John Blythe, we started off to the right, didn't connect, and then landed and took a relight and started out the back, which on a regatta is not a winning strategy.
No.
Well, this is weird. I'm out here in the blue. It's starting to rain. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's real life rain. Never mind. We're actually forecasted to get anything. A little area of storms. Somehow survived all night long and out west of here and crept over this way. These clouds have been here too long. They're probably going to be dying soon if they haven't already.
I see nobody.
I see one guy.
Spread out.
I was flying directly through the between the two thunderstorms.
I saw somebody circling off to my right on, they're just showing up on the flight computer, but not they're too far, they're out of icon range.
all direct to the Oisiacher See?
I'm north of the blue line, just past the lake.
Yeah, I'm east of it.
I was going left of the blue line.
This is over 3 mark.
Okay. I'm gonna try to do the same trick I did before, where I keep going straight while you're turning and make you regret it. We'll see how this goes. But stopping there was probably smart.
We'll find out soon.
Oh, I see you guys.
Yeah, my clown died. Oh, man. It's also another thing I've noticed is these clouds tend to be in these little clusters of multiple thermals, which does not make it easier.
Yeah, they've all been multi-core thermals.
I haven't looked at the classification, but I suspect you're faster than me anyway, Mark.
No, because I started before you.
Oh, right. I didn't realise that.
By a lot. I gave up a lot of time at the first turn point.
You get anything there, Bruce?
Not so far. I think it was dying or something. I got nothing.
I'm just having a terrible time. It's just everything, all the thermals are crap now, and there's sink on the ridges.
Here's something.
You used up your entire luck quota on that blue thermal before the first turn point.
Yeah, apparently so.
Well, we fly against the wind.
It's not blowing my hair back, but it's a little bit of up.
Finally found one that's actually worth taking at the final glide.
I'm at the Dobrach.
What's that?
Sure.
Hi. Or 5 ever since I've been in it.
5.
Well,
This is 3.5 here, and I was thankful to get it.
What's the splitting?
2.3.
Yeah, Rick, staying the climb was definitely the move this time.
I've still got 36k to go.
Oh. Are you sure you guys aren't misreading that distance? 'Cause it says 55 here.
84 by me, for me.
That shows how bad the thermal. You guys just all apparently caught really good thermals and were able to stay high, and just I had this nothing after nothing after nothing after nothing, and I was checking the thermals too. I wasn't just passing them up.
Yeah, you went right under me under one good climb, and that was all the difference. You didn't connect, and I did. And I might have to just be pulling a turnaround here in a second. I might hit a mountain. A smarter man than me would have already turned around where I'm at.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're coming in from the lee side as well, which is never
Yeah, and there's a ton of sink.
good. Certainly
There's
is.
no way I'm making this. I should have turned around a minute before that. Well, at least I finally did. Younger me would have stubbornly tried to make it and died. Now instead I'm just going to lose. That's fine. I thought, when I studied it pre-flight, there was this low spot in the ridge, and I thought I could make it over it. Not the case.
Maybe you need to like drive in like those Grand Prix races. That way you can just always go as fast as you can. You seem like you like to win. I mean, of course I like to win
Well,
too, but like, you know.
I'm trying to push my finals more than I have in the past, and that doesn't always work.
Well, that's what rally racing is good for. Then you drive as fast as you can. And you're not racing as anybody except the clock.
This is where I'm going to wish that I went up to Cloudlands.
Oh, part of the problem is it's just so much sync between thermals. I mean, it's like 4, 5. That's where my variometer kind of hangs out between the clouds. It's like, wow, what the hell?
I haven't seen that much, but
Well, I mean, maybe my remind me again, which one's the Netto? The one that doesn't have the white field? The one that's just the numbers?
Oh, wait. Which on if you're the electronic vario, the middle one is the Netto.
Okay, I have two varios. One has the white outer rim, that's the new one, and I have the old one, which is just a circle and the numbers.
That's a mechanical vario. No,
Okay, yeah, mechanical.
I essentially never look at the mechanical. There's no useful information on the mechanical.
The electric vario, the Hawk vario thing, it's the middle number. That's the Netto vario. That's just how fast the air is going up or down.
Okay. So we're still sinking fast.
Because the actual vario number also shows it's like if you're flying fast, it'll be much more negative because you're burning energy by flying fast. But I still use the mechanical vario. It's a little. I think it. Also, I have it set to be the super fast. The lower the
Yeah, I did the same actually. That was the only way it's even remotely useful, is if you set it super fast.
I always look at the mechanical, but I know the top one's better because you have the altitude. It has the average on top and all that kind of stuff. But like,
well, the mechanical's not energy compensated, is it?
It is. Yeah.
Oh, it is. Okay.
On some of the old gliders, it may not be, but on any of the modern ones, it is. It's the pull up, and if it goes up, then it's not.
okay, so you call the one the mechanical, and you call the other one the Netto?
No. That's the electronic vario. No. Okay. The electronic vario, which is the one with the white
electronic.
ring.
Okay, electronic.
Yes, Netto vario is just that means the air mass movement. That's a measurement in the vario, but it's not the name of the vario.
Okay.
That's just the lift without. Not that. That's basically an estimate of how fast the air is going up or down.
If the financial terms net and gross make sense to you, it's kind of the vario equivalent of the same. Net is before accounting for your glider sinking, so it's just the air mass. The net is in Netto.
Yeah, it's so you can be flying in lift but still sinking if you're flying fast. So that's why you have. Hi, Bruce.
Hey.
Do I have did somebody tie a bag to the back of my parachute or something, my glider or something? My brakes aren't out, but.
Did you dump water to save earlier?
No, I did not dump. I never got that desperate yet. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just doing terrible. I'm almost as slow as you are, Mark. You must have had.
Oh my god, the horror. Yeah, no, I didn't make a ridge, so I turned around and came back to the other side and then climbed up from
I heard
that,
you
so
say
that's
that.
5 minutes.
So I haven't gotten stuck to the point where I'd say I was stuck, and I'm basically in the same position you are, and you said you got stuck. I'm like, what on earth happened?
No, you're right in front of me, John.
I mean, Bruce is passing me.
Yeah, you're really screwed, dude.
Oh, Bruce is fast today.
I mean, at one point I was way above, I was doing way better than Tim was, and now Tim's way up in the lead. But Tim, when you said something about going to the left, I should have just let you know. Maybe you're right.
Yeah.
But I did. I mean, I got to that ridge where you guys stopped at, just barely below. I mean, I was almost basically we met up at the same spot at the same time. I just didn't catch anything that worked there, and you guys apparently did. I mean, that's where it all fell apart.
Yeah, I have times like that when I make one mistake and then like you're doomed for the rest of the race.
I think I flew too much to the east.
We meet again, Tim.
We do.
$600 minimum.
Yeah. Thank you, Mike.
Congrats, Tim.
Congrats, Rick. Very nice.
Congrats, Tim. Congrats, Rick.
Congrats, guys.
I've turned away from the hill. Tim. Give you
Congrats,
some room.
guys.
I had CRA on my tail for a lot of that flight. I hope he doesn't pick me at the end.
Yeah, it will be close. You'll beat me at least.
Yeah, he's followed me for the last 60, 70 kilometres at least, maybe more. Trouble is I've been marking thermals for him, which is always a bugger.
Yeah. So you helped him to beat me?
I'm sorry. It wasn't intentional, I promise.
Oh, did Rick beat you again, Tim? He's got that sickness. He's got to be on top all the time.
No, I just fly my own race, and if it works well, it works well. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And everyone had got so separated, I hardly saw anybody. I saw Mark for a bit, till he couldn't make it over that hill.
Yeah,
Fine.
I passed under that one thermal that you were climbing in and was hoping that I could then stay ahead of you the rest of the way. And oops.
Yeah,
I
I
got
know,
sick of
Rick.
being
Thank
right
you,
on
Mike.
your tail, though, because it's like when you're right, there's nothing you can do when you're right on someone's tail. You know how that's going to end up. You're not going to make any separation.
Like I say, I'd never look at the classification board until I finished, and I fly my own race. And if I make good decisions, it's good. If I make bad decisions, well, make bad decisions.
At one point after the first turn, like, you were ahead of me, so my plan was to like run you down and then get ahead of you and finish ahead of you. I didn't know what that. I figured I'd still lose to you on the board because I had started so much earlier. But at least, like, I closed the gap to you, but then when I went ahead, gave it all back.
Congrats, guys.
Which is fine. I'm at peace with my race.
You know I'm only kidding you, right, Rick?
Yeah.
Yeah, congrats,
good days
Denny.
and bad
Very
days.
nice.
Yeah, I just took a final climb there. I found a good cloud there, and so I got up. So I'm like, at least above. When I get there, hopefully I'm above the minimum height.
And we've got it easy at the moment. Come winter time, when the goats come back. Yeah, so winter time, and the fast guys turn up, we'll all get put back in our place.
Yeah, when does the soaring season end in France and Germany? October or November?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. It depends whether they stay out later for wave flying.
Yeah, that's true. I think the thermal season is, October is it's not that good anymore. But if the wind is okay, we could do wave flying, basically until December. We sometimes flew on
Nice.
New Year's Eve.
Mid-August, it's finished in Germany.
Congrats, Bruce.
Congrats, Bruce.
Congrats, Bruce.
Congrats.
I could feel you hunting me down, Bruce.
Oh yeah, man, I'm after you, dude. The most prized prey.
No. That'd be a certain Tim. He's the hero of the Condor. Be interesting to know how many people are actually here flying because of Tim. Watching his streams.
Yeah, I think a lot of people joined Condor, bought it because of the streams.
Can I get on there and
Anyone
see
watching who's
11?
not flying, come join us.
I see somewhere between 11 and 30 watching Tim when I watch.
Yeah, Dennis was the one who introduced me to Tim's channel, so that's how I got started. Dennis told me to come here.
That's how I got started watching Tim's stream.
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding. Neat.
Yeah. I used to watch Ben a lot too. I was even watching Garrett before I started. All three of those guys. Ben was just an amazing guy to watch. He didn't
Streaming wasn't really a thing when I started Condor.
Yeah, I don't know if you were streaming Tim when I first started flying online or not. I don't remember. I didn't see anybody streams before I started flying Condor, so I don't know.
Oh, congrats, John. Didn't see it finished. Yeah, not taking that thermal really hurt you, didn't it, Mark?
Oh yeah. I mean, anytime there's a ridge you can't clear, your race is over.
I didn't clear it by much with the height that I had.
Even if I would have cleared that one, I wouldn't have cleared the ones behind it. So I should have stopped until I was completely clear of everything, like you. That's okay. My race was kind of over after the first turn point, so that was just an experiment to see how much I could push.
So Rick, the thermal behind the start, you took that. Did you take it to cloud base?
I did.
Me too.
And then I just flew along the ridge, the one that Tim took, and I think I stopped once, maybe twice along there to top up before we went around the turn point. There was a strong cloud about 3 kilometers before the turn point, and I climbed in that, took the turn, came back to that, and then meandered my way to the finish.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Good
I
job.
also took a bad path at the finish. I went northwest of track instead of southeast.
Yeah, I was looking at that second rainstorm, and I couldn't decide whether to go left or right of it. Tim went left, I went right, and we ended up at the finish pretty much together.
Yeah,
There's actually an open hangar.
Congrats, Mark.
congrats.
Thanks.
That's right.
Congrats.
Congrats, Mark.
You did a nice low save, John, and came back in the race.
Yeah. Yeah, the thermals just seemed weird today. Even the ones that were working good were kind of, I don't know.
The cores in them were very narrow.
Yeah, it was always multiple cores, and you had to pick which one was the best and deal with
Yeah.
interference. Anyways, there were several times I just moved from one section to another because I saw people with overlapping circles going up faster.
Well, yeah, but look at the hill right next to the airport here. There's like a little cluster of thermals. It's not just one, because there's lots of little small ones next to it, and yeah, it's.
Yeah, I can see 5 pretty close together.
Yeah, it's an open hangar, but they got a plane in front of it.
Yeah.
Buggers. Bugger.
If he has, in fact, like the DG if he has a steerable tail wheel, you could probably pull it in there, but otherwise, yeah, not gonna work.
Is there anything in Condor with a steerable tail wheel?
Yeah, the DGs do.
Was it Week was saying you have to choose between retractable or steerable?
I don't know if that's actually for the functionality or just for the for actually having animated, for it showing it steering.
I think it's for the animate, because the 32 has a retractable and steerable tail wheel, but you don't see it steering, you only see it retracting.
Yeah, I finished way too high. I took that last thermal way too high. I thought for sure I wasn't going to make the minimum height.
Yeah, but you made it, Stephen. Congrats.
Thank you.
Congrats, Stephen.
Yeah, congrats.
Way to go, Stephen.
I mean, quite a few people didn't make it. I mean, Nico didn't make it. He didn't crash, but he quit, so I don't know what happened. Maybe he got really stuck and just said, okay, never mind.
I'm the highest Ventus.
All right, I'm out of here, gentlemen. It was a pleasure as always. Congrats, Rick. Congrats, Tim. And I'll see you guys later.
Yeah.
See you,
Congrats all.
See you later, Mark. Take care.
Yeah.
User disconnected from your channel.
I'll say bye as well. Everybody have a nice day and evening. See you guys tomorrow.
See you, Tim.
Yep. See you later.
Cheers.
See you tomorrow, Tim. Take care, mate.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Jump out. Spangers and mash.
See you, Richard. Enjoy your
Okay.
bangers and
Bye-bye.
mash.
Yeah.
Disconnected.